Hi guys, welcome back to another Matchbox Garage video. I'm Rob and today I shall be attempting to take this Corgi Toys Austin A60 from shabby to shiny. This is my second attempt to the voiceover. I just done a perfect one take and it was beautiful, and I managed to not save it, so that's a shame. But anyway, I shall start again. And yeah, this one's actually a commission by Terry, who actually lives very local to me, and he watches my videos, and he kind of messaged me on my Facebook page and said, Rob, you know, I've been enjoying your videos. What does it take for me to get my own refurb? And yeah, he showed me some pictures, and this was certainly one that I wanted to attempt to restore for him. And he wanted a kind of an original restoration, and some parts required, but yeah, this one I've really enjoyed doing. But we'll start by drilling down the centre of the posts, and there are two on this car, removing the flange and tapping the holes. Please do remember to lubricate the end of your piece. You do not want to snap it. I use this 3-in-1 oil. That's my lube of choice. Check my Amazon affiliate links down below for all the bits and pieces that I do use. But yeah, this one doesn't roll very well. It steers still very well, but yeah, the tyres are a little bit flat now. I think it's probably sat on a shelf somewhere, and you see the bottom of the tyres there just flattened off, mimicking flat tyres. But yeah, we'll get some new ones on there, get it rolling again. But it does read underneath there, Corgi Toys Austin A60, made in Great Britain. But yeah, I love this. I think it's such a cool little toy. It's an Austin A60 Learner's vehicle, and we can see the driver and the learning student inside. But we do have a crack in that windscreen, so we'll be replacing that. But I have pre-drilled this one, so let's pop off the base. And you know, toys are not really made like this today, are they? All the goings on inside here I think is wonderful. I actually want to kind of get it all back together for a couple of reasons. I wanted to show you the workings, but also for my own sake, when I put this back together later on, you know, if I needed to refer back to this video on how it should go. And actually, yeah, I did need it, so I was glad that I took that. But isn't that wonderful? Just that engineering there, you know, put into, you know, just a toy car. Many bits and pieces of this, so making sure that I don't lose anything. I say that, I actually did manage to lose a wheel. I was polishing it up and it shot across the room. So of course, thankfully I've got many replacements, but still, it'll come up one day. Yeah, quite a bit of oxidisation on these parts, so we'll clean that up as well. And look at those two very well detailed people on the inside there. What I wanted to do was just pop off this dash, but I'm actually looking through the camera and it's a little bit difficult sometimes, and sometimes I just have to say to myself, no, you know, you could damage something here, give up, do it off camera. But yeah, look at the people there. You got a lady learner driver, but some lovely detail there. And then the turning knob from the top there, we just pop that off, and it has been over painted, so we'll remove that paint and clean it up as best we could. I can't find a replacement of that. Now I use model-supplies.co.uk for the window section and the replacement tyres and also the decals. But yeah, seemingly they didn't have the steering knob. I would have got one if it was available, but we'll make do. If my camera just about focuses there is a crack in this windscreen, and Terry, who this commission is for, said, you know, you don't need to replace the windscreen and it only needs one tyre, but you know, let's make this nice and put a lovely new windscreen in there and 4 new tyres. I was wondering whether these were the correct tyres, but indeed they were. They just seemed a little bit too small in the pack. Now before I go any further, I'm just going to colour match this off camera. And once I've got my colours mixed, into the foot-long hot dog jar she goes, covered in boiling water, and then in comes a tablespoon of caustic soda. This one was quite a quick job, fortunately. Probably around 10 minutes or so. It was the first of 2 jobs. I got all the way to the clear coat and I don't know what happened. Some kind of strange reaction. And I didn't catch it on camera. I just took a deep breath and yeah, dropped it back in the jar and started again. But actually I did take a picture and I sent it to Danny. You know, we share things like that. We I think experience the same highs and lows, and always good to have somebody there to you know, who knows what you're going through, but certainly gives them the positive encouragement to get on and get it redone. Now I find with some of these kind of older castings, when I go through the caustic soda paint removal method, I get this, I don't know what it is, it's like some kind of reaction, and I get this black kind of, it's almost like a I don't know, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like as if he was picking up a piece of coal. And maybe it is I don't know, maybe is it a carbon deposit or something like that. But anyway, it gets all over my hands. And of course, with the wire wheel attachment on my Dremel Micro, it all comes off. But yeah, it's over my hands to start with anyway. Now I could have just cut that out and just moved on straight with the casting, but I like to talk to you guys. I do hope you're keeping safe and well. We're going back into lockdown in the UK this week for another month. I don't know what to even think about that, but we'll just get on with it and hope for the best. But yeah, as you can see here, the casting, we don't have 100% paint removal, but probably around about 98%. 98.2%. Certainly on the main casting. On the base, I think we do have 100%. Does that count? I don't know. I don't think it does. But yeah, grabbing the Dremel here, we'll give you a little sample, polishing up the the bonnet section even. There we are. There's a few little scratches actually on that bonnet. You can maybe just about see. I'm going to take some foam backed 1200 grit sandpaper and try and take some of those out before I polish the remainder of the casting before paint. And then for the first round I go with the Tamiya Fine Surface Primer in white. I actually end up using the Viejo hobby paint in black. No other reason than I was running a little bit light on the Tamiya Fine Surface Primer, so like I say, I had to paint this twice. So on the final product it's Viejo. But yeah, the main casting here looking very nice, looking very sharp. And we'll get that in a good coat of primer. Before adding some colour. Now the grey, of course, for the base, this was 99% of white with just a single drop of black. And I tried to colour match as best I could before, of course, the caustic soda paint removal treatment, so dabbed it on and I think we were spot on. Same again with the colour here. A large base of white, a little splodge of blue, just a single drop of metallic black just to kind of take the brightness out of it. And when I was trying to colour match, I thought, no, we're too blue, and the original from underneath, it was leaning towards a kind of almost turquoise. So I added a couple of little drops of yellow and yeah, it brought us bang on. But yeah, like some recent paint jobs, the primer goes on well, the colour goes on well, but it's that clear coat that sometimes screws me over. So yeah, had to start again. But anyways, the following day now, like I say, I've spent probably about half an hour removing the overpaint from this steering kind of knob on the top there. It's not perfect, but it's original, and I was unable to find a replacement, so I'm happy with that. Cleaned up all the bits and pieces here, the new tyres on the wheels, got that base there looking good as new, and then the main casting there. It does have a clear coat over it. It's not too shiny. I think it's probably similar to original. Again, I didn't want to go with too much clear coat. I didn't want it to screw up again. But anyway, a little reminder of what she looked like. This is the beautiful result. So as you can see, I've added the silver stripe down the side. That's hand painted on. Really happy with how that come out actually. Use a little bit of a kind of creative license and painted in the door handles. Around the back with a chrome bumper, little chrome strip and red tail lights, and of course that one of two Learner decals on the back there. But it's now lovely to see the clear window section. You can actually see the driver there learning and her teacher, and then coming around the front, of course, the other Learner decal with the chromed out grille and bumper and headlights. I really like this one. Terry, I hope you do too, mate. But anyway, massive thanks to my patrons. Thanks a lot, guys. And for everybody else who's watching, thanks very much. Terry, thank you so much for trusting in me with this one, and I'll get it back into the post to you soon. Thanks everybody for watching. Cheers.